I'm Scott Russell, aka 6 Bites In, and today we're here sampling some of the food from the India tent for Arts in the Heart.
Hi, I'm Sheila Kamath. I have coordinated Arts in the Heart, the food tent, for many years now. And this is my wonderful team, without whom we would never be able to have all this wonderful food presented at the festival. So today we are focusing on a South Indian entree, which is called a masala dosa, which is very, very popular in the South. And here it is, and we have presented it in a traditional steel plate called a thali. And the accompaniment is a lentil soup called sambar with vegetables in it, and a coconut chutney. We also have our famous mango drink called the mango milkshake, which is milk and Alfonso mango pulp, and of course a little bit of sugar in it. And then we have our appetizer or a side dish called the samosa. The samosa is a filling of potatoes and some vegetables, and it is wrapped in a tortilla shell and deep fried. These are all the spices, the masalas that go into the samosa. And then it is always served with two chutneys. One is cilantro and mint chutney, and the other one is a sweet and sour chutney, tamarind and apple butter.
That cilantro one is definitely my favorite.
Yes. So there are people that come to the festival that don't want their food to be too spicy. And so we serve it with both. And some people choose this, some people choose that, some people want both.
And I noticed you have some desserts here as well.
Yes. So, Samlesh, would you like to come and talk about the desserts?
Well, we have, I think, three kinds of desserts. One is the gulab jamun, which is right in front of you.
And they said this one has...
This one has karanji.
I'm going to go ahead and eat this one while you talk.
Yes, it's so tasty. Very tasty. And then we have the laddus, okay?
The laddu is a very popular sweet during weddings. We have to have weddings, festivals, yeah. But in Arts in the Heart, the gulab jamun has won prizes, the laddu has won prizes, the karanji has won prizes for best dessert over the years. But this is the gulab jamun is the most popular item, and it comes in our sampler platter.
And earlier you were telling me how many of these y'all make and sell.
Yes.
And it's a crazy figure. How many?
The gulab jamun we did 2,000. The karanji we did 700, and the laddu is about 400 we have made.
And then the samosas?
6,000.
6,000. That is so crazy to even think about. Over 3 days?
Yes, this is what we will serve over 3 days, but the preparation has started 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
See, because I mean, just for the desserts, it took us good 48 hours in groups to do it, because you have to take time, you have to make sure everything is exact, and we want to make sure that our wonderful chefs are mixing all the ingredients properly. And then some of it we freeze and we take it out.
Right.
Just before the festival. You know, it has worked for us, because trying to serve for
That's so much food. That's so hard to,
you know, possibly people coming through. Not everybody will eat at your tent, but you know, we don't want to run out of food.
I think we all know everybody comes to the India tent first. Go on.
Because we are the only one who serves, you know, pure vegetarian food.
Right.
So nowadays, a lot of people love vegetarian food.
And vegan too. We have vegan options, vegetarian options, and the spices are so unique. You know, so no other country has those spices.
And y'all are always so happy too, so that always helps out a lot.
Well, for us it's a matter of service, you know. It is not about making a bunch of money. For us it is about showcasing our culture and especially our wonderful food. Many of the friends who have come and eaten, or people will come and tell us we haven't even been outside Georgia. Where can we eat this food? And then when they find out that it is sponsored by the Hindu temple and it's not a restaurant, they are crushed. They are crushed. So we have to wait till next year.
Wait till next year, yeah.
To eat the food, yeah. And it's very authentic. I mean, some of the recipes have been handed down for generations, and we make it from scratch, so makes it very authentic.
Made with love.
Made with love.
Yes.
Yes. So Scott is breaking the samosa to see the filling.
Yeah.
It's got potatoes and spices. And you're going to put the green cilantro mint chutney on it with green chilies on.
And then we're gonna take a really big bite.
The samosa is a potato fritter, is what I would call it. And the potatoes with spices wrapped in all-purpose flour and eaten with chutney, either cilantro, mint chutney with chilies, or the tamarind and apple butter chutney, the sweet and sour chutney.
The cilantro was my favorite. Now I
like
don't know. They're both. I always went straight to the cilantro, and they're both so good. I don't know how to pick one.
It's a different taste.
It is. It's completely different. This one's like more like fresher tasting, and that one's. They're both really good. I don't know.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can both mix it together.
Yeah, some people mix both of them together. We
I'm
have-
just gonna make a big mess.
Indian food is kind of messy. And that's why people like to eat it with
That's
their
the best
hands.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I would like to talk a little bit about the filling for the masala dosa. It's a potato vegetable filling, and we use curry leaves like this to put more fragrance and add more fragrance to what we call the masala in the dosa. And then of course it also is served with the coconut chutney and of course the lentil soup called sambar. So the potato filling has the vegetables and spices in it. You can see the spices in there, and we usually fold it like this.
So it's a all-in-one to-go package,
Yes, but you can dip the
and that's the
in this
the
coconut chutney,
coconut
and
chutney?
that's the sambar. Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to go for the coconut chutney first.
Okay.
Wow, this is. I'm just going to go for it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
going. Oh, man. That is so good. That
How'd
is
you like
so
it?
good.
Try some with the sambar.
I'm
too.
going back.
I can
Going back.
put it like this, and you can try.
Man, I'll tell you what, I know where I'm going first this year.
Come to us
Oh, yeah.
only, right?
And bring your friends too.
Oh. The filling is so flavorful with all the
Yes,
spices and
yes.
everything
it
in
is-
there.
And very little, it's not heavily spiced, but it's a combination of spices. And like I told you, this is a typical South Indian dish. North Indians use the same spices in a different combination and with different things.
And this is a crepe, right?
It's a crepe,
It's super
yeah.
flaky, which is
is-
so good to get all these sauces up with.
Okay,
made
so it is made out of this lentil called urad dal. Urad. It's whole one looks black, but this is split. So the inside is white. And then it's a blending of that and rice, and it's fermented overnight. And then we make the crepe,
Yeah.
and then we have all these other things separate, and then we serve
And you
together.
spread it. You spread it so thin.
Yeah, you spread
and that
it,
makes it
make
so
it paper
flaky.
thin,
Yeah.
yeah.
so-
Crispy and nice, yeah.
well, once again, I can't pick a favorite sauce because they're both really good, but
Yeah,
the
they're very
coconut
different.
one,
The coconut is very different.
It is.
And southern India, along the coast, coconut is very common. So, of course, now, globally, we can get coconut anywhere in the world. But that's how we have the coconut chutneys along the coast. There's a lot of coconut trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So good.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
for
so good.
anybody that's a vegetarian and worried about protein, this is 50% protein, that is 50% protein. So, people say, how do you not have protein in your meal?
Yeah.
And we do have protein in our meal.
And it's very tasty protein
Yes,
as
it's
well.
plant-based,
Yeah.
plant-based protein.
So good.
Yeah. And so we are going to show you how the crepes are made, a live streaming of it. So Scott, I would ask you to walk over with my team to the other side and we'll make it for you.
All right, let's go take a look. So you got to see me eating them, but now let's see how they're going to prepare them at the event. And so it's really hot around here, just so everybody knows. Is this, y'all cook these like this at the event?
Yes.
And it's this hot?
It's this hot.
Yeah.
It's this hot. What you do is pull the ladle out and then you just roll it, roll it, roll it.
And that's how you get it so thin.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's pretty obvious you've done this before.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So as young children, you know, grandma say, come and help me, come and help me. That's how I learned. You know?
My grandma always made me do the bad jobs too, so I can see. So is that butter?
That's
Yeah,
butter.
that's
All right, butter.
just to flavor it. You want to make sure that it is thoda hone ke saath.
Very nice.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh, look at that color.
Yeah.
Man, that is great.
Yeah. In you know, in the tent, when we are doing it, because it's so hot, sometimes we don't turn it over because it cooks so fast. The
Yeah.
other side doesn't even need to be cooked.
Yeah, I imagine the stone just
Yeah.
is raging
but if
hot.
you want to make it a little
You want me to
crispier,
do with this big one?
yeah, do it. Just turn it. There you go. And then we just put this. In Indian street food, what happens is, you know that coconut chutney you tried? They will put the coconut chutney
too.
inside
Ah,
so that
okay.
you can eat it like a roll.
No, yeah.
And it's like a sauce. It
Yeah.
acts like
Yeah,
a
it's
sauce.
like a- yeah.
And so then you just toss it,
Yeah.
got all the fillings
Yeah.
in it, put it on the plate.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all
Yes.
definitely have this down to a science for sure.
Yeah.
And so there you go, guys. That's how it's made. Make sure you come and see them at Arts in the Heart.
Yeah, come and eat our food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can-
I'm Sheila, this is Scott, who tasted our food. This is Brinda's home, and this is the team. We want to send you off with a good Indian greeting. Namaste. Namaste.
Do I need to fold it?
Yeah, you need to fold it. Yeah, fold it.
Oh, beautiful.
Turn it.
Wow, he's so good.
Ah,
All right, now
Yeah, yeah, you get
Fold
yeah.
on this side?
And come on down. Wow, he's so good.
oh, that's
He already got the job.
I would like to thank Walter and his team for coming and helping us show the community our wonderful ethnic cuisine. And of course, thank all my team and Brinda and Scott for coming and the whole Sample
Augusta.
team. You were wonderful. It was such a pleasure.
We'll see y'all at Arts in the Heart.
See you at Arts in the
Yes.
Heart. Bye. Bye.